Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. I do a free pick a card reading on my channel every single Friday. Okay, so today we're going to be doing pick a card reading on June of 2020. We're already into June, and I want to see what is coming in, what is leaving, what does the energy look like, and what should we expect for the whole month of June. What I'm going to need you guys to do is pick a card pile number or an herb that you are attracted to. So card pile number 1 or rose petals, card pile number 2 or fenugreek seeds, card pile number 3 or cloves, card pile number 4 or rosemary. So whichever one is drawing you in, whichever one has caught your attention and makes you tingle a little bit, pick that one and let's get right into the reading. But right before we do, I do want to tell you guys, if you're interested in herbs, I do have some really special herbs and herbal blends on my Etsy shop. And so yeah, head over there if you're interested, but let's get started with the reading. For everyone that picked card pile number 1 or the rose petals, let's go ahead and see what June 2020 is bringing to you. So the first thing I see right off the bat is a lot of love energy, but this love energy is different than what you have experienced before. So this goes for you if you're in a relationship or not. Like, it doesn't matter. Love is coming in June of 2020. So it could be if you're in a relationship, the love just blossoms in a way that you never even imagined. And if you're not in a relationship, it could mean that you finally overcome the blocks and the obstacles within yourself that were preventing you from really loving who you are. But there's a lot of love energy coming in June of 2020. The first card we have here is the return of Aphrodite, Temple, the birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, and treating as sacred. So love is going to be very sacred in June, and there's going to be balance and harmony in your relationships. Any relationships that were struggling, or maybe there was miscommunications, it's coming to balance. It's coming to a resolve. It's coming to like a place where it's in peace, you know? Another thing that I do see is doors opening up in the month of June with opportunity for love. A lot of feminine energy. So I do see that maybe a lot of you were heavily in your masculine energy for so long, which means like sometimes when we are way too much in our masculine energy, because remember, everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, you have feminine and masculine energies within you. We can go deeper into that in a different video, but basically when you sometimes you're too much in your masculine energy, you are overworking yourself, you're very feisty and fiery, and you just want to protect and provide and take care, and it's a hustle mentality and a go, be productive, and it's just that kind of energy. And I do feel like the energy in June is going to soften up completely. There's going to be more of a feminine energy where you are more passive and more receptive, more flow, more intuitive, just softer, kinder, more gentle, and just feeling more at peace and at ease. So the next card we have here is be authentic. So be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So in this transition in your love life, you're going to feel like you are being loved by yourself and others just for who you are. You no longer have to be something else. You don't have to put on a mask. You are yourself, and you feel comfortable enough to be yourself, and you accept so many versions of yourself. And I think that is the reason that you're mirroring that into the universe. And so your relationships have no choice but to change right alongside with you. As within, so without. So people are going to be accepting you for who you are, for all of who you are in the month of June. And another thing I see is the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. So yes, love is going to be transformed in June into this energy of just pure high vibration, good experiences, self-love, romantic love, passionate love, a lot of very strong love energy. And then we have birthing a new age. So birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Here, your whole energy of love is changing in June. And I do feel like it's because you worked through so many of the blocks. You worked through so much that was keeping you stuck. Okay, so now let's get a little bit deeper into the reading. So we have success here. Success right under the Aphrodite card. So there is going to be a lot of confident energy coming in June. It's going to be you're owning your physical appearance, you're owning who you are owning what you feel, what you like, what you don't like, what you value, what you hate. You're just owning all of yourself. You're celebrating yourself in June. So I do see a lot of you will be buying yourselves things, just a lot of fun and cheer. This is very similar to like the Sun card in tarot, where there's happiness coming and joy coming, celebration and fun, spontaneous energy, adventure that is coming in. And I do see there's going to be a success story in your life that has to do with manifesting something when it has to do with love. The next card we have is the King of Cups alongside Judgment. So the King of Cups, I do feel like here the message with this card is for you to get a little bit more in tune with your emotions. And in the month of June, I see that you will be balancing your emotions along with the physical reality. So your spiritual world with your physical world is going to be merging, and that's where so much balance happens. These two dolphins represent balance and harmony in love. So that is a reason that, I mean, you're clearing away so many obstacles that were in the way of love. So Judgment. The Judgment card right underneath the Union of Hearts card, this is symbolizing that there was some kind of forgiveness that needed to happen. And in the month of June, that forgiveness is going to be happening. And no longer you're going to be carrying, you or whoever is doing the forgiving, maybe somebody's going to forgive you for something. No longer is that experience going to be carried forward, like moving forward in your life. It's not going to be brought into your future or your present. And that's so important, and that's so sacred. It's so sacred when you can leave the past behind and not judge yourself for it, judge your partner for it, judge your relationships for things that happened in the past that now both parties are actively trying to move forward. There's nothing to gain from bringing the past up consistently. So this was something that was in the way of a very special love connection in your life. And I do see that healing in June for a lot of you. Okay, so the last card is the Source, spiritual enlightenment. A lot of spiritual work is going to be happening in the month of June, and this love energy is what's going to be sparking that spiritual awakening. And I do see that it's new energy, just new love energy, new energy in your life, new mentality, making a ton of new memories that have to do with love. Now, in the month of June, it would probably be beneficial for a lot of you to work with roses, rose perfume, rose incense, rose candles, rose petals, maybe gardening some roses, or buy yourself some roses. You may be even attracting roses. Somebody may buy roses for you. But keep an eye out for roses in the month of June, because I do feel like the energy, that high vibration energy of roses will try to get your attention and just try to make an impact in your life. So I hope that this reading gave you a little clarity and guidance for the month of June. It's going to be a very romantic, harmonious month, and you will be working through a few of the blocks that you had when it comes to love, so that you can unravel the road to love and walk right into it without any blocks. So if you guys want to purchase a reading from me, or if you guys would like to purchase any herbal blends or herbs from my Etsy shop, the link is down below, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye. For everyone that picked pile number 2, or the fenugreek seeds, let's go ahead and see what June 2020 is bringing for you. The first card that I see here is Dreams. So when the Dreams card comes up, that means that your subconscious mind, your spirit guides, your higher self is trying to communicate with you. So expect to see a lot more of that communication in June. I see that it's going to be a lot of messages you're going to be receiving through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams and work with your dreams. So what I've been doing a lot lately is sleeping with lavender and mugwort under my pillow. I have like a little pillow that I stuff those herbs in there, and it just helps you with your dreams, recalling your dreams, healing through your dreams, and also to keep a journal next to your bed, specifically just for dreams. So every time you wake up, anything you remember from your dreams, whether it's a color, a word, a song, a smell, a place, anything, write it down and then Google what it means, and then piece together what it means based off what you just read on Google, and then based off your own intuition. And almost every single time you will find answers, you will find something that will just kind of take you back and like blow your mind a little bit, because it's messages from the higher realm, from the spiritual realm, and you're tapping into it. So pay attention to your dreams. We have the Ace of Swords right under there. There are messages in your dreams that are going to be leading you into a place of material wealth. The Ace of Swords is about obtaining material wealth and also cutting out a lot of toxic beliefs and thoughts in your mind, a lot of negativity in your mind. I feel like your dreams are going to be teaching you a lot about your mind. So pay attention to that. The next card we see here is Time Out with the sun under it. So it's time for you to take a time out, because the energy is like you're coming in the way of your own happiness, and in the month of June, you're taking a break. You're taking a time out, and you're like, you know what? I need to rest and relax and rejuvenate and get inside my own head. I need some me time. I need some alone time. I just need to breathe. I need to like relax. I need to sit down for a second. And so that was a major thing that was coming in the way of you and your happiness. So I do see a lot of joy and happy and like warm, fun, laughter type of energy coming to you in June. And this is because you're going to allow your energy to rest. The next card that we have here is True Love. This love is once in a lifetime. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this goes for whether you're in a relationship or not. I usually like to read the cards when it's a collective reading, just for like anyone, any individual. So this pertains to anybody, whether you're in a relationship or not. There was some stagnant energy there, and you were questioning this love, okay? You were questioning something about your life that had to do with love. So if you're in a relationship, you were questioning the relationship. If you're not in a relationship, you would question yourself, basically. Like, why am I not in a relationship? You would question yourself a lot. If you don't have self-love for yourself, you question yourself, you doubt yourself, and stuff like that. So whatever it was that was keeping you at a standstill when it came to your love life, it's moving. In June, you're going to see movement and shift. And so energy is moving forward. And there's going to be something in your life that is going to unravel, and what the universe is going to present to you after this unraveling is pure, high vibration, true love energy. Now, in pile number 1, we also had a lot of love energy. So I feel like it's a theme right now that in the month of June, it's going to be very high vibration love energy coming in for a lot of you. But it's very, very important to take the time out for yourself in the month of June, and also focus on your relationship. So find a balance in between these two things, because when you don't have balance, it comes in the way of your happiness, and things can get stuck and stagnant. If you don't have enough me time, it's going to create issues within your mind, within your spirit. Everybody needs some time to themselves, doing whatever, doing your favorite hobby, thinking things through, taking a bath, taking a shower, whatever. Also, it's also important not to spend way too much time alone and to spend time with the people that you love and the people that make you feel love. So it's so important to have a balance, and I feel like in the month of June you're going to find that balance between the two. It's going to open up so many doors to your own happiness. It's going to allow you, this alone time is going to allow you to, oh, this is the stars card. I thought it was a sun card. It's interesting. Yeah, so this is a message that you're going into the darkness of your emotions. You are tapping into the shadow aspect, the dark aspect of yourself. So what your shadow self is when it comes to love, you're gonna see it. Like, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna show it love, or it's gonna be shown love. That shadow aspect of yourself, the emotions, the dark emotions that you're keeping in when it comes to love. These emotions are going to like kind of come out, maybe through your dreams. Maybe you'll feel them. Maybe you'll, in your alone time, you'll be able to process them and heal them and let it go. But whatever is happening with them, you're moving forward and you're moving on in June. And you're moving towards something divine, some very divine love energy. The last two cards we have here is Exhaustion and Council of Light. Perfect. So this is saying not to exhaust yourself when it comes to your love life. Like, don't actively pursue anyone. Don't chase anybody. You're exhausted. No, not you're exhausting. You have exhausted yourself when it comes to your love life. Like, you're tired. You're done. You almost feel like you don't even want to focus on it anymore. You don't want to fight it anymore. You just almost like giving up. You're just tired of things that are happening in the love area of your life. Now, the number 9 is the number of endings. So definitely something is going to come forth and end. But the reason is because right after it ends, there's a very divine energy coming in. Now, your spirit guides, your subconscious, your higher self, they want you to know that there is a divine orchestration going on in the spiritual realm on your behalf and in your favor. You have helpers in the spiritual realm, and they're trying to talk to you. And in the month of June, I feel like the veil is going to be lifted, and you are going to be receiving so many messages, and you're going to thrive in June because you face that dark side of your emotions. So I hope that this reading gave you some clarity and some guidance. I know that pile number 2 was the mustard seeds, not the mustard seed, the fenugreek seeds, which is basically yellow mustard seeds, which is a herb used to attract abundance in money. So I do see financial success coming in June for you guys too, and it has to do with opening up the doors to love. And when you do that, just money, wealth, abundance is an automatic. It's a given. It follows love, So I do hope that this reading gave you some clarity. If you guys want to pick a reading or if you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and do so on my Etsy shop, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye. For everyone that picked card pile number 3, or the cloves, let's go ahead and see what June 2020 is bringing. So the first card that we have here is the present. So in June, it seems like a lot of you are going to be focusing on the present moment. Whatever you have been through, it's allowing you to really be present in the moment right now. So no longer will you be like super stressed out about the future or staying stuck and living in the past. Your attention is going to come back into the present moment in June. And you're going to value your time. You're going to value your energy. You're going to value your relationships. You're just going to value yourself and your body. This is an energy that is going to come in strong in June. Now, you're going to be taking a little bit of a time out as well, because the message that's coming up is that the warrior woman is like, it's a divine feminine energy, but one that is also very in tune with her masculinity. So this is like very Kali type of energy, where you're a divine feminine energy, but you are very fiery and fierce, and you value yourself, you know your worth. You will go after what you want to go after, but you will also be kind and gentle and understanding and nurturing. But when your warrior needs to come out, you will bring it out, but in this very elegant way, you know? Another thing that I see is creating heaven on earth. So you're coming back into this present moment in June, and there's going to be a lot of creation happening in your physical reality. So a lot of you may be buying homes or properties, or buying a car, buying something like where it's like an investment in your everyday life. A new computer, a new laptop, I don't know, new stove, new fridge, something big that is going to come in June that you're just going to be like, you know what, I want a new one, I want this one, it's better. It's something that you haven't given yourself for a really long time. So say, like, you know, some people hold on to things until even after it breaks down, you patch it up, you duct tape it, and keep using it, right? A lot of us do that. And so I do feel like something that you patched up, whether it was an emotional thing, whether it was something in your physical world, but I do see that a lot of it is physical, because you're coming back, you're grounding yourself into the physical world. And you're just going to be like getting rid of the old and getting rid of something you just patched up that doesn't work properly anymore, and you're going to be creating something new. The Great Gathering is, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and your soul tribe. So, I mean, it's all coming together. Everything in June is coming together. Things you've been waiting for, you know, things that you've been wanting to let go of, things that you've been wanting to nurture within yourself, and things you've been wanting to bring out within yourself. It's all coming together in June. That's the month for you. Also, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self, your subconscious mind, they're all rooting for you. They are there with you. And when you come into the present moment, you're going to be able to hear clearly the messages that they are trying to send you in creating more of a place where you feel more of yourself. Here we have moment to moment, right underneath the present card. So in June, you're really going to be, there's a lot of activity going to be going on. There's a lot of you creating memories in June, a lot of having fun, planning things, and then like just having fun. I know we still are under quarantine and we still have to do social distancing and things like that, but in June, I see a lot of you kind of getting out a little bit and enjoying yourself, just living in the moment, just allowing yourself to live and experience the moment for what it is. And a lot of those moments are going to be very, very beautiful. Now, another thing that I see here is the mind right under Warrior Woman. So in June, there's a lot of work going to be going on in your mind. You are going to be in your head a lot. And that's because you're going to be working through a lot of things in your mind and just freeing up a lot of space in your mind where there was just old negative things that were clogging it up. Now, the next three cards we have is Strength, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So here, these three cards are saying, and this is what's happening right now because we have creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So these things are happening right now as we speak. You are taming your shadows. You're taming your demons. You're getting a hold of your shadow self. And you're not only just getting a hold of it, you're taming it. Like you are grabbing a hold of all that was holding you back, all that was making you feel bad, all the negativity, all the past beliefs that weren't serving you. Like you're grabbing them by the balls. And then we have here the Knight of Cups. So here it's something is being presented to you. Something is being presented to you right now. And the universe is kind of saying it's okay for you to listen to your intuition. And if you want it, it's an opportunity that was presented to you, take it. I do see a rebirth and you just cutting through a lot of the things that were preventing you from regrowing, like from rebirth and transformation. So that is what's happening right now. And all of this is going to lead into this beautiful place within yourself and your soul and your spirit and even your physical reality where relationship patterns that were not serving you are ending. So it takes strength to recognize the need for change. So there is change gonna happen. And a lot of the habits that you had that were causing you distress or causing miscommunication or just causing blocks overall in your relationships, those are definitely like you're gaining control of it. You are handling it. You're realizing what you want your life to look like, what you want in this present moment. You just realize that's all you have. And the month of June is going to be a very here and now type of an energy. And yeah, it's a really, really great energy of spontaneousness, of fun, of what I see is like going to the lake, going to the beach and stuff like that. Of course, you gotta be safe, but that's the kind of energies that I do see. Camping, just a lot of outdoors and grounding and connecting to the physical world. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. Oh, by the way, cloves. You were drawn to cloves because cloves are a herb of transformation and cleansing and purifying. So in the presence of cloves, when you burn it or use it, there is no negative entity that can like stay in the presence of cloves. So I do see that that's an energy that's coming in the month of June for you, is negativity cannot stay. It'll be repelled away from you because your vibration is going to be different. So if you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and do so on Etsy, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked card group number 4 or the Rosemary, let's go ahead and start your reading and see what is June bringing to you in 2020. The first thing I see here is water flight with share your voice. So something that was on your mind, something you've been wanting to say for a really long time, maybe a conversation you've been wanting to have, maybe something that's been on your chest, a secret you've been holding on to, something you are releasing from within yourself, and you're going to be doing it in a way where you're speaking it. You're going to speak it out loud. And it is going to make you feel so much lighter. It's going to make you feel so different, so light, so in alignment, so like vibrationally just in flow energy. Like the way I can describe it is when you're swimming or when you're in water and you just let go and you just float. That is something that I'm seeing. That's a huge energy that's coming in. It's just an energy of lightness and releasing something, saying something, speaking something that is going to free you in a way that you didn't even imagine you would feel that way after you freed yourself. Okay? Now, this was something that was coming in the way of you and your crown chakra, and you and your intuition, you and your mind. So it was, you couldn't hear your own thoughts because whatever this was that you are going to be speaking out loud, it was growing inside of you. It was creating so much darkness. It was, oh man. It was creating so much darkness. It was making you not pay attention to the things you have in your life right now. You were getting bored and you were getting like defensive, and just these energies are very strong. Like you felt like you had to constantly defend yourself. You just felt always attacked, and you were moving forward. You didn't really know where the heck you were going, but you kept moving forward. Like it was like it's like you're a very, very hard worker, but you put in so much work, and you put in so much work in anything in your life, and you just feel like you don't understand why it's not moving forward because you are putting in the work. And so in the month of June, I see that is an energy that's going to be ending, that you're not going to be fighting so much, whether it's fighting internally within yourself, fighting your mind, fighting other people in your physical reality. It's fighting is ending, fighting is stopping. That was an energy that was there because you were suppressing so much, you weren't sharing anything. You felt afraid to share things because 7 of Wands, you felt afraid to share your true feelings. And I see also you're afraid to speak about the things you love and speak about the things that bring you joy and make you happy. And you're kind of afraid to speak about the things you're passionate about. It's almost like, I don't know, maybe like somebody put it in your head that if you speak about the things that you're happy about, you'll lose it. Like somebody put a fear in your head of something. And this is the month where you're just like, you know what? that fear was an illusion. It was something, an idea that somebody put in my head, and it made me be afraid to express myself. And so that's, in the month of June, you're just like, you know what, F this. I need to say this. I need to express myself. I need to do this, and I need to do this. And like, it's just a period of suffocation ending. I also see a lot of intuitive energy, so you're gonna connect more with your intuition in June. You're going to master a lot of your own life and your own mind. You're gonna master time. Yes, these two cards, I was waiting until I kind of read the rest because these are very, very beautiful. We have appreciate this moment, and then we have the master. So in this card here, we have a woman and her face is blue. This to me is like Kali energy showing her presence because her face is blue. And she loves shells and cowrie shells and just shells in general. I like to keep shells around her statue that I have. And she is a destroyer of illusion. And she also just kind of is the destroyer of anything and everything that doesn't serve you and that prevents you from being the master of your life. She will dismantle that. And sometimes when she does, it doesn't come in the best way because sometimes we wait on it, you know, because of our past beliefs, because of our own limitations, because of our fears, whatever holds us back for whatever reason, we live in some illusion, whether it's an idea somebody planted in our head, whether it's a belief system that we believe about ourselves that is negative. We've been stuck there, right? And she is the one that is going to swoop in and take that veil off your eyes so you don't have to constantly act like you're defending yourself. You don't have to get bored and lose your passion and turn away from your passions. In June, you're going to embrace your passion, you're going to master it, and you're going to live in the moment. This is a huge energy that's in June, is living in the moment. And this came up in a few of the past readings too. So I see you tapping into that feminine aspect of yourself, but it's that feminine aspect of yourself that is very, very strong. So it's almost like merging the masculine and feminine together. You're going to know when you need to bring out your feminine energy and when you need to put it away. You're going to know when you need to bring out your masculine energy and when you need to put it away. We have feminine and masculine, we have blue and we have red. So you're balancing the two. The reason that you were having so much turmoil and like moving forward but not really obtaining anything out of it was because your masculine and feminine energies were very unbalanced. And this is because a lot of the things that we talked about, like you're keeping stuff in and you're living in some kind of an illusion. And in the month of June, you're taking that blindfold off and realizing you can jump off the tree and avoid the swords and walk freely wherever you want to go. Nothing is holding you back. It's just, it's in your mind. There's a lot of things that were in your mind because you have 2 sword cards, and swords are all about intellect and our mind and just kind of like shaving away the things that don't belong in the mind. All of this journey that is happening in June is actually pushing you towards possibilities. And I see it's possibilities in love because we have the number 2. It could be love, domestic partners, partnerships, could be coming together and peace and harmony, working together, cooperation, communication. These are the energies associated with the number 2. And we have possibilities. So you're opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Birds represent opportunity and something coming in, an opportunity coming in. So you are shifting towards something that is coming in. I feel like whatever's coming in was seeking you and you are seeking it, whether it was money, a job, abundance, a new lifestyle, a relationship, whatever it was. It was seeking you and you were seeking it, and these were the things that were in the way. Kali energy needed to come, rip off the blindfold so that you can really embrace who you are. Stop fighting. Embrace who you are. Master your life and walk towards that which you were seeking so easily. So that was your reading. Oh, rosemary. Rosemary is an herb that is feminine, and its properties are creativity, feminine energy, concentration, the mind, wisdom in the mind, knowledge. So these are the things that are going to be a dominant part of your life in June, is studying, learning, concentrating, focusing, your divine energy, but it's not divine energy, your feminine energy, but that feminine energy is going to be very, very strong. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want to book a reading with me, go ahead and head over to my Etsy shop and you can book one there. And hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.